Buenos días, mis amores. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo han amanecido hoy? Si ustedes supieran que yo amanecí espectacular. He tenido un reto porque estoy acostumbrada a transmitir por una aplicación que se llama StreamYard y transmito en vivo con Facebook también. Pero el problema es que ahora, por un problema de pago que no tengo la tarjeta actualizada, no he podido comenzar. Y entonces aquí ya vamos a comenzar hoy. Feliz lunes para todas. Vamos a comenzar nuestro workout. Estoy feliz, mis amores, porque ayer cuando yo me he visto y veo que ese cuerpo está torneado, no sé, y que veo que tengo masa muscular, perdón, eso es lo mejor de lo mejor. Me siento espectacular. A eso te invito, campeona, a que transformes tu cuerpo con masa muscular, que tú bajes de peso, pero que tornees tu cuerpo con buena nutrición y ejercicios. ¿Sabes cuál es? 80% nutrición y 20% ejercicio, mis amores. Vamos a comenzar a transformar ese cuerpecito, no redondo, no cuadrado, de la forma que Dios nos dio. Vamos a comenzar nuestros workouts, que aquí lo tengo listo.
Have you had your Herbalife skin today?
Yo no sé
I'm
por qué no se me
Samantha
despertó.
Clayton, fitness expert.
Espérate, algo pasó.
Nice job. Feet are wide, feet are in.
Un momentito. Que tengo que ver qué pasa acá, que no está funcionando el YouTube. Ok, ya. Vamos a comenzar porque es muy importante el ejercicio, mis amores, para tu sistema nervioso central y para tu sistema cardiovascular y para todo nuestro cuerpecito. Vamos,
In
empecemos.
all 15 countries.
Comencemos.
I'm super excited for this opportunity to exercise with
Vamos
all
a
of
hacerlo,
you as we
que va a
promote
ser
a
bien bueno
healthy,
porque
active life.
es
Asia
un
Pacific,
sencillo, pero va
let's
tonificando tu
celebrate.
cuerpo. Vamos.
Standing feet, shoulders width apart. Roll in the neck.
Esto es en vivo, mis amores. Vamos.
Roll the shoulders.
Los de shoulders.
Slight bend in the knees.
Vamos. Flexiona tus rodillas.
Time to loosen up your body.
Vamos.
Here we go. Reach up.
Vamos, vamos.
Stretch out front.
Vamos.
Standing nice and tall, reaching out front. Take it low.
Vamos.
Warming up the body. Back up top.
Back to top, vamos. Ejercita tu cuerpo, vamos.
Out front.
De frente, vamos.
Down low.
Dalo.
Bring your arms out front, knees are up.
Vamos, alza tu rodilla.
Let's warm up the biceps too. Remembering to breathe. Get those knees up. Arms out front. Keep it going. Leg out back.
Vamos.
Lift that neck.
Alza tu rodilla, vamos.
is up.
Is up. Okay.
Keep it going. Relax. How are you feeling? Are you ready to work out? Feet and shoulders width apart. We're gonna do my squat series.
Vamos a hacer squat. Vamos.
Hips. Here we go. Sit back. Stand up.
Stand up.
What I call an easy squat right here. Chest is up, sit back on your heels. Now let's lift up my knee right here.
Alza tu rodilla. Vamos.
Calf raises up onto the toes,
Go to the toes.
lifting the arms. Back to a squat.
Back to the squat. Vamos. Duro.
Lift the knee.
Alza tu rodilla. Vamos. Vamos, dale, que tú puedes. Sí se puede, poco a poco. Vamos.
Here we go. Down and up.
Down and up. Down.
Sit down low. Up onto the toes. To a march. Nice job. Feet are wide.
Here, wide. Vamos.
Next squat. Toes are out.
Toes are out.
Standing tall. Arms are forward. Down we go. Lifting one heel. Feel a squat, a harder squat. Back to a march.
Back to march.
Great job. Let's get your heart rate up with a little bit of cardio right here.
Nine.
Nice easy jumping down. This is easy. Let me hear you clap. Let's take it to fast right here. Let's go to strong. Full jump
Strong.
and down.
Feeling in the morning, I can feel it in the night, I can feel it in the day, and it's feeling alright. Boom, 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 boom. I can feel it in the morning, I can feel it in the night, I can feel it in the day, and it's feeling alright. Boom, boom, boom.
Time for powerful right here. Stay up.
Wow.
Stay up. Jump high. Keep it going.
Keep going.
All about being powerful. Jump as high as you can. Back to easy right here. Remembering to breathe.
Después de respirar.
To max right here.
Right here.
Tonight, slip to the left, slip to the right,
Here we go with strong right here.
Strong, vamos.
Overhead. Eight more.
Forward.
and jump. Hold and jump. Hold and jump. Hold and jump. One more. Too much. You feeling good? Keep
Yes.
going. This is easy. Nice simple march. Let's take it to back. Little jump. Heels up to the hips. Work the arms. Back to the front. To the other side. Face the front. To the front.
To the front.
To the other side. Keep it going. Arms are out front, fast as you can. Let's go.
Let's go. Vamos, vamos.
Nice job.
Duro.
Back feet, back feet.
Vaccine, vaccine.
Power right here.
Vamos.
March it out.
March it out.
Take a deep breath. We're going to work your core. Arms are up. Feet are out. Hold it here. Lift the knee. Crunch it out.
March it out. Duro. Vamos. Eso.
Other side.
Other side, el otro lado. Duro.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Lift the knee.
Alza tu rodilla.
Other side. Here we go. For
Other
4,
side.
4,
3,
2, 1. Other side. 4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
other
Other
side.
side.
4.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
March it out.
March it out.
Let's work the upper body. Feet are out.
Bring it out.
Arms are out.
Bring it out.
Make some circles.
Make a circle.
Hands are out.
March it out.
Moving forward.
Going forward.
Reverse the circle.
Here's the circle.
Fingers are down. Over to the side.
Or to the side.
Add the arms.
The arms. Eso, vamos.
Going.
Dale, campeona. Vamos, que tú sí puedes.
Back to a march.
Back to march.
Let's go back to the abs. Arm is up.
Go.
Switch.
Switch.
To march. Taking a deep breath in. Breathing it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward and back.
Forward. And back.
Jump forward.
Vamos, jump forward.
Jump forward.
Salta.
Shuffle it back. You got it.
Shuffle it back. Vamos. Down forward. Shuttle back. Down forward. Shuttle back. Come on.
4 more.
4 más. Salta. Duro.
Arms are up. Box it
Vamos,
out.
push it out.
Simple jab. Give me a cross the body.
Go to the body.
Keep it going. Now lead with the elbow. Here is a hook. Right here.
Right here. Come on.
Uppercut right here.
Up and go.
Squat down.
Squat
Punch up.
down. Vamos. Eso. Sí se puede, vamos.
Back to a jab.
Vamos.
Cross.
Cross.
Hook. Uppercut.
Up and go.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Give me a hook. Last set. Last
Let's
set.
set. Let's set.
Uppercut.
Up and go.
To a little jump.
Here we go.
Jumping rope. Right here. March it out.
Let's it out.
Here we go for a little shuffle right
Let's
here.
shuffle, vamos.
Jump, shuffle. Jump, shuffle.
Shuffle, vamos.
Jump. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Go to our lunges. Hands are on your hips.
Vamos.
Simple step forward, step back. Let's go.
Vamos, come on.
Forward and back.
Esto trabaja tu glúteo y tus muslos. Vamos.
Keep it going.
Si se puede. Haz que el ejercicio sea parte de tu vida. Esto es muy importante.
Bicep curls right here.
Eso.
Out to the side.
Vamos a usar, vamos a tomar flexibilidad, mis amores. Flexibilidad.
Keep it going. Come back to a march.
Come back to march.
How are you feeling?
I
hope
hope
you're
you're
feeling
feeling
good.
good.
Let's slowly start to cool it down.
Vamos a
Rolling the
hacer
shoulders back.
ahora hombros o bíceps. I don't know.
Roll the shoulders forward.
Haz que tu ritmo cardíaco se acelere.
Go wide,
Haz que te
hands to
sientas
heart.
bien. Haz que tu vida saludable.
Back to the heart. Slowing down your breathing. Hands are up. Feet are together. Let's lean to one side.
De sus
Ustedes
bíceps.
saben que me
Como
gustan los
mujer que
bíceps.
gusta de las camisas de
Porque
manga
estoy
corta, debo
loca
admitir
por,
que también disfruto un buen entrenamiento
mi
de bíceps.
brazo.
Muchos ejercicios de la parte
Tonificarlo.
superior del cuerpo involucran los bíceps. Y porque los bíceps trabajan con los tríceps, atrás del brazo puede obtener resultados asombrosos con tan solo unos cuantos movimientos sencillos. Levante unas pesas y acompáñeme mientras hago uno de mis ejercicios favoritos para tonificar mis bíceps. Por primero, vamos a comenzar con un estiramiento de bíceps. Comience con los pies a la distancia de los hombros. Espalda derecha, con las manos en la parte inferior de la espalda y haga un puño así. Tire de los codos suavemente para estirar los bíceps y luego relaje el músculo. Hagamos esto 5 veces para asegurarnos de calentarlos bien. Un estiramiento más. Ahora, hagamos un estiramiento sencillo de tríceps. Ponga los brazos sobre la cabeza, doble el codo de un brazo y ponga la mano opuesta sobre el codo y sienta un estiramiento suave en los tríceps. Manténgase así durante unos segundos y asegúrese de mantener la barbilla hacia arriba. Baje los brazos y repita con el otro lado. Bien hecho. Ahora, levante las pesas y comencemos con un levantamiento sencillo de bíceps en cada brazo. Con los pies separados a distancia de hombros y la espalda derecha. Haremos 10 en total, contando 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos cuenta abajo. Comience con las pesas a los lados. Vamos a subir y luego bajar. Así que 1 segundo arriba y luego cuente 1, 2, 3 hacia abajo. Todos nuestros movimientos son lentos y controlados. Trate de mantener los codos pegados a sus lados. 1 segundo arriba, 3 segundos abajo. Siga. Recuerde respirar durante el ejercicio. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Asegúrese de que controle el peso cuando sube y cuando baja. No confíe en el impulso durante ninguno de los ejercicios. Bien hecho. Ahora cambiamos el empuño con las palmas de la mano hacia atrás y se llama levantamiento de bíceps al revés. Esta vez contaremos 3 segundos hacia arriba levantando lentamente 1, 2, 3 y 1 segundo hacia abajo. Subimos en 3 y bajamos en 1. Siga. Trate de relajar los demás músculos del cuerpo durante el ejercicio para asegurarse de que solo ejercita los bíceps y los tríceps. Vamos a la mitad y solo haga cuantas usted pueda. Yo siempre trato de hacer de 8 a 10. Pero si solo puede empezar con 5, está bien. 3 arriba, 1, 2, 3 y 1 segundo abajo. Bien hecho. Nuestro siguiente ejercicio es usando una combinación usando una bola. Y no se preocupe si no tiene una. Puede usar una pesa en su lugar. Es un levantamiento con bíceps sobre la cabeza, bajando con los tríceps y de regreso. Cuente conmigo. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. Levantamiento con los bíceps sobre la cabeza. Baje con los tríceps, vuelta arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo. Es genial hacer ejercicios de combinación porque trabaja el cerebro además del cuerpo. Bien hecho. Siga. Endurezca el tronco asegurándose de no golpearse la cabeza con la bola al bajar. Siempre lentamente y con control, empujando el peso hacia arriba y abajo. Trate de minimizar el movimiento de la parte inferior del cuerpo. Siga. Recuerde respirar. Puede hacer este ejercicio con pesas muy ligeras y según vaya mejorando puede usar unas pesas más pesadas. Bien hecho. Solo 3 más. Empujando hacia arriba y de regreso. Con este ejercita los bíceps, los hombros y los tríceps. Otra vez. Bien hecho. Ahora que conoce los movimientos, vamos a comenzar de nuevo, pero esta vez vamos a contar al revés. Agarre las pesas. Esta vez haremos el levantamiento con los bíceps con 3 segundos hacia arriba y 1 abajo. 3 segundos hacia arriba, lento y controlado, y 1 segundo abajo. Cuente 3, 2, 1 y 1 segundo abajo. Fíjese en cómo giro las pesas mientras lo hago. Cuando bajo a los lados, las palmas dan hacia mis lados. Y cuando subo, las pesas van al pecho. Los codos se mantienen a los lados. 1, 2, 3, 1 segundo abajo. Si solo puede hacer 4 o 5, está bien. Concéntrese en dominar el movimiento y en mantener el resto del cuerpo quieto para ejercitar bien los tríceps y los bíceps. Una más hacia abajo. Ahora hagamos el puño inverso, con las palmas hacia el cuerpo y vamos a subir 1 segundo y 3 segundos abajo. Así. Subimos y luego bajamos lentamente. Otra vez, asegurándose de rotar las pesas y mantenga los codos al cuerpo y bajamos lentamente. Me encanta con el empuño al revés, divirtiéndose con el ejercicio y trabaje diferentes tendones. Controle mucho al bajar. Trate de mantener toda la tensión fuera del cuello con una gran sonrisa. Y trabaje dentro de su rango. Puede hacer todos estos ejercicios en casa o los puede hacer en cualquier lugar. Simplemente lleve unas pesas ligeras. Uno más. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Bien hecho. Finalicemos con nuestro ejercicio de combinación. De nuevo, bíceps, hombros, tríceps, vuelta y al hombro y abajo. Solo vamos a hacer 10. Sencillo. Una vez más. El movimiento es controlado. Me estoy concentrando en mantener el tronco endurecido durante todo el ejercicio. Tengo una buena postura atlética. Los pies separados a distancia de hombros. El tronco endurecido y estoy concentrándome en mantener un buen ritmo. Es aconsejable añadir ejercicios de combinación a su rutina porque ejercitan el cerebro. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. Tiene que pensar. Usar el cerebro y trabajar es la coordinación. La última. Espero que haya disfrutado de esta rutina sencilla para bíceps. Puede aumentar sus pesas y progresar hasta una barra de pesas para un desafío diferente. Si no le gusta usar pesas, puede usar una banda de resistencia en su lugar.
Hola, mi lady, gracias por estar ahí.
Moderno, trate de hacer estos ejercicios de bíceps sentado en su banco de pesas. El ejercitar los bíceps sentado asegurará que no haya impulso natural, así forzando los bíceps y los... ¡Buen trabajo! Ahora
Vamos a hacer esto. Ya terminamos.
No excuses, everyone. Today, we're going to work on achieving sexy shoulders and upper arms. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Do you dream about having strapless, dress-worthy shoulders or guns that will make your friends envious? If the answer is yes, then join me for a 10-minute upper body strength workout to help your dreams become a reality. But before we get started, let's take a moment to talk about weights. You don't necessarily need to reach for the heaviest weight option to develop your muscles. It's possible to build muscle and improve your strength using moderate weights by focusing on a slow and controlled tempo for all of your movements. It's a time that your muscles are under tension and working hard that will enhance your strength building potential. Now let's get to it. We're starting out with a mini warm-up, focusing on the upper body to get ready for our workout. Gently roll your neck from one side to the other. Just loosen off the shoulders. Look from one side to the other. And then gently start to roll your shoulders back.
Rota tus hombros hacia atrás.
Stay nice and relaxed.
Un relajamiento, vamos.
Your time's forward.
Perdón, tenía una llamada.
And then let's make the movements bigger with windmill arms. Starting out forward and then back.
And then back.
Now place both arms straight out in front of you and circle the wrists and open and close the hands.
Abre y cierra tus manitos.
Change direction.
Dirección.
Now open your arms out wide to stretch the chest and then cross them in front of you to loosen your back and shoulders. Enjoy the stretch. Last one. And then let's do a jog to get your blood flowing.
Bueno, ya nosotros calentamos, así que voy a este
Start
ejercicio.
to over-exaggerate the arm movements to further prepare your upper body for weights. The height. Press one weight upward, not directly overhead, but slightly in front of you. As you lower the weight down, lift the other one up.
Vamos ahora a hacer este, pero sin calentamiento, porque ya hicimos el calentamiento. Ahora vamos a preparar las pesitas porque vamos a hacer hombros. Espera que ya termine.
Now our first upper body exercise is a single arm reciprocal press. Pick up your weights and let's start out with this shoulder exercise.
Vamos a hacer ejercicio de hombros.
Now stand in an athletic stance with your knees slightly bent. Hold your weights with your palms facing in at shoulder height. Press one weight upward, not directly overhead, but slightly in front of you. As you lower the weight down, lift the other one up. This is called a reciprocal press, and I like to do it for coordination. Be slow and controlled in your movements, focusing on lifting and lowering the weight slowly, making sure that the rest of your body is still.
Vamos.
10 to 12 reps is a great number.
Vamos, vamos. Sabroso. Trabajando el
Now
hombro.
put your weights down and let's take a 30-second rest and just shake it out.
Check it out. Vamos.
So while you're resting, keep moving. You can hydrate if you need to. You can do a few stretches. So pick up your weights and let's do a combination move. This is a trap raise, or you could call it a shoulder shrug, to an upright row. So hold your weights with your palms facing down, resting them gently on your thighs. Simply shrug your shoulders upward toward your ears, hold, and then slowly lower. For the second part of this exercise, lift your weights up towards your chin, leading with the elbows. Stay controlled on the way up, holding for a beat, and then remain controlled on the way back down. You can use a count of 3 for your timing. Shrug and lift. Remember to keep your core tight throughout the entire movement. Just a few more. Give me one more. Nice and slow.
Uno más.
This shrug movement is my secret move for strapless dresses because they always look better with toned trap muscles. So let's take a 30-second rest again before moving on to our bicep and shoulder combo. Grab some water if you need to, but just keep moving for the 30 seconds.
Vamos.
For the bicep shoulder combo, hold your weights with your palms facing your sides. Now, as you lift your weight, rotate your wrist so that at the top of the move, your palms face your chest. As we transition into the second phase of this move, rotate your wrists out and press the weight forward just above shoulder height. Slowly lower the weight, rotate your wrists, and then lower back to the starting position. This movement should be slow and controlled and focus the entire time on keeping your core tight. Try to minimize all other body movements. Remembering to rotate the wrists each time. Slow and controlled. Just one more, 10 to 12 reps is plenty. Now let's take a 30-second rest to hydrate and stretch out the muscles.
Vamos. Descanso.
Just shake it out and stay on the move. You don't want to cool down. Now we're moving to bent over rows. I have a fun combo move for you. We're going from bent over single arm row to a double arm row and changing our hand position. Now this exercise requires that you get into a bent over position. We do this by putting your feet slightly apart and hinging at the hips, pushing your butt back to ensure that you maintain a nice flat back and neutral spine. We're going to do a row with two different hand positions. First with the palms facing back. Lift one weight and slowly lower. Leading with your elbows to chest height, slowly lower. So as you get to the bottom of the movement, rotate your wrists so that in the second movement, palms are facing in like so. Okay, let's get started. Let's keep a slow and steady rhythm for 12 reps.
Vamos.
So single arm, and then double.
And then doble. Vamos. Single, and double.
Keeping movements nice and slow. Control on the way up, control on the way down.
Double. Single, and double.
Keep your core nice and tight for the entire move.
Double.
Now, if you're just starting out and you can't manage 10, that's okay. Just do as many as comfortable for you. try one more. And let's put the weights down. And let's rest and shake it out. Do a few arm circles.
Un circle.
Forward and back.
Forward and back.
Grab a drink if you need to. Let's take it down to the floor for a chest press move where we're going to do a single, single, double rhythm. So sit down on the floor. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground and slowly lower down, making sure your spine is firmly on the floor. So tuck your pelvis under and your back is flat. Put your arms out wide. And we're going to simply lift one weight and lower. Lift the other weight and lower. And then lift them both together, rotating at the wrist. So let's do it slowly again. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then let's lift both weights together, rotate in and come back down. So let's start out with our rep of 12 or 10. And then squeeze in, making sure that your back stays on the floor. Your core stays nice and tight. And focus on really rotating the wrists in. This move works your coordination because it's working your brain and your muscles at the same time. Remembering to breathe and keeping that back flat on the floor throughout the entire move. Let's slow down the rhythm for the last few. Give me 2 more.
Two more.
Last one.
El último.
Now put your weights down and we're going to do a quick tricep stretch from the floor before we get ready for our next exercise, which is a great tricep dip. So just stretching out, back of the arm, keeping the shoulders down. And then switch sides.
Switch side, vamos, come on.
Going up overhead,
Okay.
stretching out the tricep muscle. Now let's get into our perfect push-up position.
Vamos a hacer los push-ups.
This time our wrists are going to be slightly narrower than with a regular push-up. So have your wrists in, find your position up on your toes. And we're just going to slowly lower the body to the ground, but our arms are going back instead of out with a regular push-up. So we're going down and pushing up. Watch for a regular push-up, you'll be out wide. But to work on the triceps, we're coming into this position. Lower down and push up. Keeping the core tight and breathing the whole time. Now, if you need to modify, you can always drop to the knees, lower and lift. Give me 2 more. As a busy working mom, I fully understand that sometimes it's hard to find the time to fit in exercise. But I hope you can use my 10-minute series of videos to help you realize that even if you only have a few minutes to spare, your exercise time will add up throughout the week to help you reach your fitness goals. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute upper.
Vamos a tirar.
I'm Samantha Clayton, and this is a beginner post-workout stretch. It's important after you work out to always stretch your muscles. This is my training partner, Julie. And let's start by stretching out the wrists and the calves at the same time. I love my combo exercises. So let's sit back, pull the toe forward, and then hold on to one hand and pull the wrist back. A lot of the exercises that we do, such as plank and push-up, really involve the wrists. And so I think it's really important that after every workout, you take time to stretch those muscles. Remember, pull the toe towards the shin so that you feel that stretch in the calf. And now let's push ourselves forward, coming up onto the toes. And now let's pull the wrist gently towards you. Staying up on the toes, really feeling that stretch in the calf muscles. You want to hold each stretch for 10 to 15 seconds each one. It's plenty. And then you want to just switch sides. What you do on one side, you must always do on the other to stay balanced. So start out pulling the toe back, hand in front, and again, just gently pulling back on the fingers and pulling the toe towards the shin. You should really start to feel that stretch in the back of your leg. I even feel it in my hamstring a little. And then gently rock forward, going back up onto the toes, stretching the wrist in the opposite direction this time. It's great to spend a few minutes after every workout doing a cool down. It helps to just get your mind ready for the rest of your day. Okay, so now bring your feet together. So we're going to take one arm across the body to stretch out the shoulders and the back. Make sure that you hold above the elbow joint. We never want to push on our joints. So kind of hold on to your biceps, stretching one arm across the body. And you should really feel that stretch on the back of your shoulder. A lot of people have a tendency to shrug their shoulders up, but don't. Pull the shoulders down, extending the neck, feel that stretch. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Open up. And then cross over to the other side. Always feels good to stretch after a workout. Now another muscle that's used a lot with all our plank and push-ups is the triceps. So let's go ahead, take one arm over the back, hold it just above the elbow. You want to try and extend the hand down the back. So you're using this top hand to gently push down. What you want to be aware of for this exercise is that you're keeping your chest lifted and that your hand is not pushing your neck forward. You want to be looking up in front. Then open up wide and then repeat on the other side. For some people, they're not very flexible in their shoulders, and that's okay. Just work with it one day at a time, a few seconds at a time. This is a great stretch to do while you're sat at your desk too. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the floor and stretch out the lower body. So go ahead, sit down first, and then slowly roll out back. You want to have one leg straight, bend one knee, holding just below the knee. You want to go ahead and pull your knee into your chest and just hold right there. This is great for stretching out the hips. You should feel the stretch through the hips. You'll feel it through the hamstring. And also, if you pull in tight, you can feel a stretch in your upper back too. Go ahead, slowly release, put one foot down, and then lift up the other. Go ahead and hug it as tight to your chest as you can. Keeping the toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch. Feel it in the inner thigh. And then you want to go ahead and roll over onto your side, because now we're going to stretch out the quad muscles. So roll onto your side, get comfortable. Go ahead, hold onto your foot, and you just want to gently, holding your foot, just pull back, and you should feel the stretch right down the front of your quad. Feel the front of your legs stretching out, especially if you've been doing squats. And then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to turn over onto our other side and go ahead and do that quad stretch on the other side. Really feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. If you want to deepen the stretch, go ahead and push your foot into your hand, and that will deepen the stretch. It's really important after every workout that you spend some time working on your flexibility with a cool down stretch.
Muy importante. Ahora vamos, ustedes saben a qué. Al Herbalife 24. El Herbalife. Gracias por las que están ahí. Gracias por las que me acompañaron. Gracias por todo su apoyo. Y sabe que la que no pudo estar, ahí quedan grabados para ustedes. Ahora vamos a tomar el Review Strength, el campeón de campeones, el Herbalife 24. Ese es el que te pone el músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito, mis amores. Esto es vida. No importa si tú no lo puedes hacer a una hora o a otra hora, pero tú debes de sacar tu tiempo para que puedas ir tonificando tu cuerpo poco a poco. Yo empecé hace muchos años, pero eso es un trabajo de la disciplina, la constancia, la perseverancia. La disciplina. Tienes que ser disciplinado en todo en tu vida. Y dice que Eclesiastés 3:1, que hay un tiempo para cada cosa debajo del sol, mis amores. Así que se puede planificar y se puede lograr. Muy importante. La constancia y la perseverancia son las claves del éxito. Y aparte de las claves del éxito son esas, también para mí una de las mejores. Ustedes saben cuál es la disciplina. Si no hay disciplina, no podemos hacer nada. Así que vamos a ver, vamos a hacer ahora nuestro Review Strength. Estoy aquí filmando para Instagram porque ustedes saben que tengo seguidoras en Instagram también y en Facebook. Así que vamos a hacer el campeón de campeones, el Herbalife 24 Review Strength. Miren, este es el que toman los campeones. Miren, las campeonas, como Cristiano Ronaldo. Es mi fan. No importa. Aquí vamos, mis amores, haciendo nuestros ejercicios day by day, como dice el americano, y vamos logrando poco a poco el éxito. Miren, para las de Instagram, aquí está. Voy a ponerlo para acá porque tengo el YouTube allá y Instagram acá. Me encantan las redes sociales. Miren, mis amores, 1 y 2 Q. Esto es lo que te va a poner el músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito. Además, vamos a lograr mucha salud. Mucha salud. Es lo más importante. La salud. ¿Para qué? Para estar cada día más saludable, más enérgica, mejor. Y eso es lo que te invito, campeones. Necesito tiempo y listo. Miren, mis campeonas, qué maravilla, miren, esta es la vida misma, miren, delicioso, de sabor chocolate. Dígame si no es una bendición tener todo tu cuerpo enterito, tener salud, poder cuidarlo, poder tener ejercicio, tener una vida activa y saludable. A eso te invito, campeona. Déjenme despedirme, gracias por estar ahí, bendiciones, miren mi pelo, Ay, mi pelo bello, hermoso. Estoy tan agradecida de mi Dios por mi cabello. Miren qué fortaleza. Me parezco a Sansón, que tenía la gracia en el pelo, el poder en el pelo. Ay, mis amores, no dejen de hacer sus ejercicios, no dejen de nutrirse bien, porque esa es la base de una perfecta salud en el nombre de nuestro Dios Todopoderoso. No te olvides de sonreír, porque tú no sabes quién se puede enamorar de tu bella sonrisa, mis amores. Lindo día. Gracias por seguirme. Gracias por estar ahí. Muchas bendiciones. Nos vemos mañana.